Hey guys, it's TopicBricks here, and today we're going to be taking a look at LEGO Harry Potter sets that are retiring soon. We have sets that are set to retire in 2022, 2023, 2024 and one in 2025. Try and guess which set that is, because you probably won't guess it. But let's take a look at the sets that are retiring this year, December 31st in 2022 first of all. So you've got the Hogwarts Crest, which is the mosaic that came out in January of 2021. We've got the Hogwarts Cocktail. This was a 2019 set, so that's had quite a nice long shelf life of 4 years by the time this retires. We have the Hogwarts Express, which is the longest shelf life out of any of the sets on this list. 2018 this came out in, I want to say June or July 2018, and this is obviously retiring because we are getting a new Hogwarts Express direct-to-consumer set, so this is why the set is retiring. We have the Attack on the Burrow set, which I think is going to be a really good investment. It's only had a shelf life of 2.5 years by the time this retires, and it's pretty hard to buy this set on sale at all, which shows the demand is really high, and it's a really good price for that $100 price point. I've actually bought a couple of these sets for investment. We have the rest of the Hogwarts Moments books, which released in 2021, so the Transfiguration class, the Potions class and the Charms class are all going to go this year. We have more 20th anniversary sets, the Fluffy's Encounter set, which I think is the worst LEGO Harry Potter set of all time. We have the Hogwarts Wizards chest, which again I think would be a really good investment, because throughout the whole Christmas period and early into this year, this set was going for over $100 on eBay, and the reason why that is because it was out of stock everywhere, so it was going for around double its actual retail price. We have Harry Potter and Hermione Granger. I don't know how in demand these are. I don't think they are in exceptional demand, but if they make other buildable figures like Ron or Dumbledore or Draco and stuff like that, I think people will, a lot of people missed out on these things. I think they'll go back and buy the Harry Potter and Hermione Granger buildable figures, the original ones, on the aftermarket, if they do continue this trend of making buildable figures, but I've not heard anything about that. I imagine it was just a one-off thing, but again, I don't know. We have Dumbledore's Phoenix, which is a similar set to the Hedwig buildable bird thing. I think it comes with a really cool minifigure. That unique Dumbledore is probably my favourite Dumbledore figure they've ever made. The First Flying Lesson, so another 20th anniversary set. The Divination class and Defense Against the Dark Arts class. Really? So those two sets at the bottom released this year. They came out in March, and if they're going to retire in December, they've got a shelf life of about 9 months, which is not a long time at all. So maybe Hogwarts Moments books aren't selling very well. We'll have to see if we get more of them next year. So December 31st, 2023, so we've got a year and a half before these sets retire. We have the Professors of Hogwarts Brickheadz for Privet Drive, which came out in 2019, I want to say, either 2019 or 2020. I think it was 2020. We have the Hogwarts Astronomy Tower, that was 2020. The Hedwig, and this Hedwig came out in 2020, I believe, as well. So a year before the Forks, but the Forks is retiring first, so that's pretty interesting. Maybe because the Forks is a 20th anniversary set, but I'm not quite sure. We have the Apologies Potion Mistake, the Hospital Wing, the Magic Trunk. Again, the Hospital Wing and the Magic Trunk came out in March of this year, so they will only have a shelf life of 1 year and 9 months. That's not too bad actually. The Carriage and Festrals and the Sirius's Rescue. Yeah, probably the two worst sets of the summer wave this year is these two. The Carriage and the Festrals is only bad because it's small, right? But the so I guess it's not bad. I would take that back. But the Sirius's Rescue set is very bad, especially for that $50 price point. We're now looking at 2024. We have Hogwarts Castle. 2024. This came out in the summer of 2018. So that's 6.5 years of shelf life. 6.5 years of being on shelf. Wow, that's blown my mind. I thought it was going to retire this year, never mind December 31st 2024, in another 2.5 years. That is crazy. We have Diagon Alley, came out in 2020. So these two big direct-to-consumer sets I imagine obviously we're going to get more direct-to-consumer sets in the future, possibly a Gringotts or something that will be on shelf at this time. The Hogsmeade Village Visit, that's quite a long shelf life. It's a 2021 set, so that's a 3.5 year shelf life. That's pretty good. Same with the Chamber of Secrets, the Hogwarts Icons Collector's Edition, so that's 3 direct-to-consumer sets retiring in 1 year. Dumbledore's Office, the Hungarian Horntail, the Shrieking Shack and Bumping Willow, and 12 Grimmauld Place. So a lot of the 2022 Summer Wave sets are going in December 31st, 2024. And then we have the one set which is retiring in 2025. I bet you didn't guess this. No, the Ministry of Magic, which makes me think, okay, so this is having a 3.5 year shelf life, which is quite long, I'd say. Are they planning to add extensions to the Ministry of Magic, and that's why it's got such a long shelf life, because you need to buy the original to expand upon the expansions, if that makes sense, if you want to build a big Ministry of Magic. That's a possible theory I have, because I have no idea otherwise why this one particular set of every single like Harry Potter set currently available is the one to retire a year after everything else. I imagine they are open to doing Ministry of Magic expansions, so that's a possible theory. Let me know what you guys think of that theory down in the comment section below. Make sure to subscribe for more LEGO Harry Potter content. I've been TopicBricks. I'll catch you tomorrow for another LEGO Harry Potter video. Bye for now.